Gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
Nigga, you can take the but he wants you.
Hey yo, Puff Daddy parties like Orlando Brown wasn't lying, man. Ain't nobody safe. This expose is a straight up wild one. Famous rappers are coming out of the woodwork, spilling Diddy secrets one by one, and it's crazier than anybody even imagined. Man, we're talking hitting scandals and some real shady deals going down, amongst other things.
So who was with you this weekend?
A bunch of my friends.
Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber,
So far,
French
so good.
Montana.
Do you even know half the people you're naming?
No.
Ed. I haven't been to bed yet.
You haven't? I want to be Clay when I grow up, Court.
Oh, you're just so little. Like
My balls are just going.
Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
Have you met Chloe's new, crew of friends?
No.
Hey, speaking of
This is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time I No,
It's all about love, though. That's not true?
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this?
Okay, now we need alcohol.
All right, man, so check this out, right? Like, Khloe Kardashian's even chiming in now, saying that she was at one of Diddy's infamous parties where nobody was clothed. Now, the signs were there all along. Diddy's been openly bragging about the freak-off parties on, television, and now J-Lo, Will Smith, and Jada's secrets are coming out, too. Now, this whole thing is just starting to spiral out of control.
First and foremost, I just want to say, I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like that, because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen, and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as, what you call that, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, he got to go put it on the counter and, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo, I was messing with him. Because people don't understand, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang. So I'm still going to tease him. I'm still going to mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs. And he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. So when he got I just waited at the counter. So when he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, he gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store. So we had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew to G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina. So later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and this dude, this rapper. So I'm hearing at the door and stuff like that, like, yeah. So then next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. And he was like, yo, I don't care, man, I'm going in there. That bullshit like that. I said, yo, bruh, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed his and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Gene, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, Gene, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, he said it was a lot of freaking going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room. Dude felt a certain kind of way, and he left out. So I seen them at the concert the next day, and they tried to, you know, form up against me. But my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room, and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man, but you know I ain't taking no losses. He said, yo, you good, and that was it. Bro, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs.
right. Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah, it was real wild.
All right, so Gene Deal says that he saw Puffy walk into a hotel room with a famous male rapper and they were in there for hours. Oh, and they had a bag full of, you know, butt toys and whatnot. I mean, y'all can only imagine what went down. Now, me personally, I'd have to like disinfect my brain with bleach. This has been sounding the alarm for years and ain't nobody took this dude seriously. Now he called out Diddy and his whole crew way before anybody else did. And now everything from Diddy's past, along with all the skeletons in that closet, his ex-friends, and everybody else that he done diddled is about to come to light. Now, Cat's got all the receipts, every shady deal, every wild party, and there ain't no stopping him now. This dude warned us, and now the fruit is finally falling from the tree. The truth is catching up, and things are finally blowing up, and we are here for every minute of it.
You heard about how the feds, they found over 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil at Diddy houses?
What are you doing with it? I think that's weird, bro. Let me be honest. We all could sit back and have allegations or suspect a certain thing of us about a person. But until them feds show pictures, or until somebody come and actually show proof, we can't believe it. But when you got 1,000 bottles to add with all the stories, 1,000 bottles, my brother, you didn't even give a fuck enough to get rid of them. That's where his cockiness stood in at. See, when you're P. Diddy at 50, you never picture jail. Ever. I've gotten away with it for 30 years. I got this. I know how to slide them in and slide them out. I know how to move the drugs. They ain't gonna check no P. Diddy. Reality check, man. That's all it was. He got too comfortable. It's only one king. It's a king of all kings. I don't care if you the king of your house. There's only one king. King of all kings. And he gonna remind you every time. Like, Puff, bro, your ass, wow. You niggas, like, freaky. Y'all freaky men. How they say in Chicago, freaky man? Freaky man. That nigga name, freaky man. I look at his kids and everything. It's more deeper questions that I be wanting to know. Like, why were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy? I don't even want to start those conversations because that's not your child. You know what I'm saying? And for you to keep him that close, it's like you kept him that close because he might got your secrets because he's not your child. So if he's not your child and you that type of person with that type of character, you don't mind actually doing it to him when he finally reaches a certain age because he's not yours. And you know in your mind he's not yours. And now you keep him real close to you. You make sure he don't go to his daddy. Why? We make sure he's separated with him and you provide him with everything he wants. Why? You got one of them little Michael Jackson secrets. He got one of them secrets that he can't tell nobody because his legacy, his manhood gonna be, and not only that, his brother no gonna look at him crazy. Only Puffy know, only God and Puffy.
You talking about Quincy, right?
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, I don't know.
I'll be sure, son.
All I'm gonna say is, who's infatuated with another man's son like that? Like that seemed like grooming to me. That's his daughter's brothers. Get the fuck out of here, huh? Plenty of daughters got brothers. Go show one man that do it. That ain't in the household with him. Like I'm saying, like I'm not married to your mother. If I'm married to your mother, then yeah, fuck your daddy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there. I'm here. But I'm not married to your mother. You actually my stepson. I keep you with me. I treat you like what for? I want to know what Justin Bieber, I want to know. Justin Bieber, look at his life change. His man life, that man is terrified of Puffy. I seen the video. I'm in the streets, dog. People know, fear, dog. You're like, what happened to your number? You like, oh, man, I lost it. Fear, man. You got to think of all the people, the white folks who've been at the parties. They scared. They don't roll in crowds with niggas and guns. When they get slapped in the mouth at a party for being too high, they shut up. You get what I'm saying? You got to think of all these people who've been terrified for years. Everybody. But see, people understand. I can say this because I've been saying it while he was out. I'm one of the few people been calling this nigga out for years. They ain't scared of who. I've been telling this nigga, where you at? I'm not scared of you. Not saying I'm bad or nothing, but I'm saying like, I got the right to speak. I'm not trying to kick him while he down or some shit. I've been looking in this motherfucking camera for the longest telling you I don't like you. I don't like nobody around you and I don't like what you did to me. I woke up one day, I was 40 years old, didn't have a home, didn't have nothing. I'm like, what the happened to 20 years? 20 years where I couldn't do nothing because he brought me into a lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? That right now, anything you do, you're going on the news, you're going anything. You can't just be a man. You can't you can't say you want to hustle. Can't stand on the corner. Everybody that ride by know you can't go to work. Everybody taking pictures. You can't even have a fucking day at a job. Everybody want to take pictures. Everybody want to talk about it. Your whole life, nobody want to be subjected to that. No one man want to have to endure all that. Failure. People on your way back down on the ladder, motherfuckers laughing and couldn't wait to see you, and motherfuckers you done did shit for don't want to help you because they don't want to see you back up. They got it. You done did it for them. But man, I was waiting for you to fall for so long. That's why I stay to myself right now, because it's like I've done so much for so many people, but those same people also turned their back on me. And that's why I hated Puffy. I said I hated Puffy because of, It wasn't blaming him for my situations. He went out his way, and he used his team around us. All of them took millions and millions of dollars from us. It's not like they stole $100,000 from a nigga. And people don't get that. Like, that nigga took millions from us. We can never be cool. My life will be different. My life will be completely different.
Look, the feds reportedly found 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant at Diddy's home. I mean, that's a lot of lubricant. Man, like, I knew that you could buy lube by like the 50-gallon barrel on Amazon, but baby oil? Man, it takes a lot of babies to make that much oil, know what I'm saying? Oh wait, that ain't how you make baby oil.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments, because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Do you realize how important your story is? Every time I have a conversation with someone who's been through this unique type of experience, I'm searching for some kind of truth that can help.
I commend you for going there and asking the tough questions and the things that people don't want to talk about, and they don't want to go there because it's revealed.
Suspected, since it happened, since she died in, I would say, rather mysterious circumstances, that Diddy had something to do with the death of his ex-partner and the mother to his children, a woman named Kim Porter. Now, what happened was she mysteriously died of pneumonia at the age of 47. Not the typical way that a 47-year-old goes out, especially just when they are about to publish a tell-all book on their very famous ex, Diddy. But that's what happened to Kim. She died of pneumonia at the age of 47 years old. Well, guess what? It was just announced yesterday that Kim Porter's book is being published. It's a 60-page book entitled Kim's Lost Words. It claims to be a collection of the diaries of Kim Porter, the mother of Diddy's children, and it was leaked by her friends. In the book, Porter allegedly recounts discovering and making copies of the tapes that Diddy made of himself having with young boys that he was managing, including an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who went on to become a household name. So this is getting very interesting. And what has come on the heels of this is people unearthing videos of Justin Bieber at Diddy parties. Now, Justin Bieber was obviously extremely young when he entered the industry, extremely innocent when he entered the industry, an industry that he did not quite understand as a boy who just knew how to sing and play the guitar and just did both of those things on YouTube. And then he was scooped up, and suddenly he was a part of people like Diddy going after him and saying, hey man, why don't you pick up my phone calls? There's actually a video of that. Diddy and Justin Bieber looks to be like 15 years old.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
And the next thing we know, Justin is at Diddy's parties. And in this one video, it looks like whatever Justin is doing, and I'm not going to show it out of just...
All right, man, to make things even more sus, like Usher just wiped all of his tweets clean. Yeah, the Diddy tapes are about to send a lot of people to prison. And get this, dude, Justin Bieber was signed to Usher, who then handed him over to Diddy as a plaything. So Diddy's sketchy history with celebrity kids is wow, man. Plus, even his ex-wife, Kim Porter, mysteriously died. She even wrote in her book about Diddy's connection to Bieber when he was just a kid.
Wow! I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. What music are you listening to?
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms? Answer Justin Bieber.
I have like little girl fans. I can't go.
My parents never gave me the sex talk. Okay. So why don't you give me the sex talk? I feel uncomfortable right now. Oh. Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird. Oh. Let's talk about the album.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Look, man, it wasn't just Diddy, right? There's footage out there showing all of these celebrities clearly taking advantage of Bieber. I mean, just imagine trying to be that kid on camera and be like, yeah, I got cream puff daddy. It's just disturbing AF, man.